the pinnacle moment of tension when fanaticism erupted into euphoria. Repeated acquittals, and they raised their idol Michael even higher. Jackson emerged from the courtroom, taking the steps of a dazed man on a walk he must surely have wondered he would ever be free to make. How different 1 hour before, when the singer, looking ashen and heavily sedated, walked through the doors of American justice to learn his fate. In the courtroom, there were painfully silent minutes, a heavy stillness, before the judge handed the 10 verdicts to the clerk to read.
We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty.
They came one by one, not guilty of conspiracy.
Find the defendant not guilty.
Not guilty of sexual abuse.
Not guilty.
And not guilty of plying the boy accuser with alcohol. For every verdict of innocence, a white dove was released into the sky.
I feel so dizzy, I feel like I've just fallen off a cliff. He can get on with his life. Look! I just missed my plane. But I don't care.
Michael Jackson was always innocent, and he was proven innocent by a jury of his peers.
You cannot argue with that.
The Jackson cavalcade twisted its way out of the court compound, and soon the singer was on his way back to his Neverland ranch on the US freeway as a free man, leaving his lawyer to respond to the verdict.
Justice was done. The man's innocent, he always was.
The eyes of the world have been on this case. 2,200 members of the media reporting for 34 different countries, every day questioning the evidence, but now analysing the verdict. So what won it for Jackson, and what lost it for the prosecution? Correspondents and legal analysts may pore over the trial's outcome for months, if not years, but former Sheriff Jim Thomas believes it all came down to credibility.
I think what won it for the Jackson was what lost it for the prosecution. Basically, I think that this jury did not like this family. And in particular, I don't think that they liked the mother of the accuser.
When the jurors assembled for their press conference, it soon became clear they were not impressed by the testimony or attitude of Gavin's mother.
What mother in her right mind would allow that to happen, or you know, just freely volunteer your child, you know, to sleep with someone, and not just so much Michael Jackson, but any person for that matter.
I disliked it intensely when she snapped her fingers at us. That's when I thought, don't snap your fingers at me, lady.
She didn't take her eyes off of us, so that was a very uncomfortable feeling.
So had District Attorney Tom Snedden, the prosecutor, overestimated the credibility of his witnesses?
The system I worked in for 37 years is that people come in and they're the victims of crime. We don't select our victims, and we don't select the families they come from.
To the relief and screams from his devotees, Michael Jackson returned to Neverland. To the prosecution, it was the scene of the crime. To the defense, the singer's exotic world of make-believe. But now to the reality. Even though cleared of all charges, can he ever rebuild his career after such lurid allegations?